Hello Darlings, and welcome to another Dragon Age the Veilguard one card draw tarot character prediction. Alright, who is it? Mi amor, it's Lucanis Dellamorte! I've been wanting to pick Lucanis Dellamorte for ages, okay? And he's just been sitting here in the hat, and I threw him in even back when he could have, when he was presumed dead, like when it wasn't confirmed that he was a companion. Okay. Lucanis Dellamorte. Okay, so, well, okay, before shuffling the cards. Okay, so we know that he's a companion. We know that he's a romanceable, but we don't know the full extent. While there have been little tidbits of spoilers, like he's a good cook, we don't know the full extent of his character. We know from Tevinter Nights some of his backstory, but what's his relationship with Ilario going to be in Dragon Age the Veilguard? What's his relationship with the other Talons going to be? What's his relationship with Caterina Dellamorte? And the fake death, was it primarily because of the Venatori hunting him? Or was it to kill two birds with one stone, so that Ilario becomes the first Talon? Do we still get to choose the first Talon? And maybe Lucanis Dellamorte still becomes the first Talon? Like, there is so much, surrounding this character, and we know that our interactions with him will shape the relationship with Rook, but off the bat, what's his attitude towards Rook going to be, and towards the Veilguard, towards the remnants of the Inquisition, so I'm very excited. What do the cards have to say about the full extent of Lucanis's role and relationships? Their cards, like Lucanis's role and relationships for Dragon Age the Veilguard. Okay, we've got a jumper. I'm not looking at it. Okay. Too much excitement. Too much excitement. Lucanis Dellamorte in Dragon Age the Veilguard. Okay. We've shuffled. All right. Oh, the Lady and the Lord. It's the lovers. Okay. I will hold this here while I go retrieve. Okay, Major Arcana. In the Dragon Age Inquisition Tarot deck, the lovers is Varric. So that's kind of interesting, because Varric is the recruiter. So maybe there's a relationship, like, Varric recruits, goes to find Lucanis and tells us where we can find him. That's how I presume it's going to go. But maybe there's something that they have in common, some commonality. And it's upright. So, partnership. Yay! Well, yeah, he's a companion. He's joining the Veilguard. Trust. That is good, because Lucanis Dellamorte, aside from Ilario, there aren't many people that he trusts. Viago and Thea, so he trusts them. Does he fully trust his grandmother? Because she trained him and, kind of technically abused him too. So that there is trust in the Veilguard, trust in the cause, whether or not at the beginning there's trust towards Rook, trust in his purpose. He says, death is my calling, but then perhaps there is a new calling. I mean, of course, with the romance, I'm like, I want to hear him tell Rook, you are my calling, but that's a little fantasy I've got going on there. But to have a new calling with the Veilguard and to trust in that calling, to trust in that purpose. Rational faculties. So he will be the voice of reason in the Veilguard, perhaps in a heated moment when everyone not panics, but there are going to be things going on. Things are going to be happening. Things are going to be going on. You don't say, but you know what I mean? Like the voice of reason in an argument, the voice of reason, rationality, rational faculties. He's alert. He's focused. He's got that special ability in the eyes detecting magic. And so when things start to really go awry, things start to go astray, you know, he's going to ground us back. You know, if Rook starts to spiral, he bring us back. The balance of opposites. Well, in the trailer, Varric does say cheesily to bring a little darkness in the daylight, but the balance of opposites. You know, he's an assassin, but he does have, you know, he wanted to free those slaves. He couldn't just leave them behind. He has compassion. He has a caring heart. So the balance of opposites, light versus dark, light side, dark, the balance in the force. Knowledge and collaboration. Well, as a Dellamorte, as a Talon, not a Talon, potential as a candidate to be the first Talon, as being in with all the other Talons, you know, he has a lot of knowledge. He's like the top assassin in all of Antiva. On va s'entendre, like he's got knowledge, he's got skills, collaboration. We want him on our side. Yeah. Collaboration, definitely. Learning. So it's not teaching. So there is more for him to learn. Learn to open up. Learn to be vulnerable. Not just in a romantic setting, in a friendship setting. Learn to open up with the Veilguard, with the companionship, the friends, not just with Rook. Curiosity. Well, perhaps it is curiosity that allows him to join the Veilguard, that allows him to accept the proposition of, yeah, okay, let's stop these gods, these elven gods. Harmony. So he's an assassin, but maybe there's something harmonious about, or to help bring the harmony. Or he's in harmony with his purpose. He's in harmony with being an assassin. He's in harmony with his job, with what he does. He's in harmony with, he's as dangerous as his knives. He's in harmony with that. Careful consideration of choices. Well, if he has rational faculties, this definitely makes sense. Careful consideration of choices. He'd be pragmatic. He'd poised, pragmatic, thoughtful. You know, won't just jump in and you know, like won't just, yeah, let's do this. Or he is going to think about it first. Or something to do with Lucanis Dellamorte is going to force us to consider carefully a choice. For the first Talon? Could very well be. Loyalty. Loyalty to the Veilguard. Loyalty. Not loyalty. Loyalty to the cause, to the Veilguard, to Rook, to the companions. Camaraderie, that goes with the collaboration. Coalition. Love despite differences. This is interesting because you'd think that there wouldn't be many differences between Crow, Rook, and Lucanis, but perhaps there are. Perhaps certain choices that Rook makes will come in conflict with Lucanis's values or morals, or what he considers would have been the better decision. whether it's for the first Talon or something else, you know, and love despite these differences, perhaps even that loyalty despite these differences. And yes, our choices can influence, but love, it's not necessarily romantic love. It's love encompasses friendship. It encompasses family. Oh, love towards Ilario, despite their differences. He cares about Ilario. He loves his cousin. And he faked his death so that his cousin could get what he wanted. And that's my theory. That's what I'm theorizing. I keep, you know, saying a bunch of theories from previous videos as well, but definitely love despite differences. It could, so yes, it could be the romance with Rook. Yes, it could be the friendship with the other companions. Yes, it could be a friendship with Rook, but it also speaks to me, Ilario. Between Lucanis, they have this love-hate relationship, this rivalry between them, but love despite differences. So, oh, this is a very positive reading for Lucanis Dellamorte, who I will be romancing first. So, the lovers. So, oh, I am so excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comments regarding this reading for Lucanis Dellamorte and the lovers. And I'll see you all soon. Masaranas. Oh, and as an aside, look who it is on my tablet. It's Lucanis.